Welcome back to the Podsac Podcast. It's your boys, the Podsac crew. We're here to talk about anime and gaming news.
That was sick.
That was
Yes, sir.
nice. That was
in
clean.
honor of Cooper because he's not here.
Yeah.
Not that he's dead, but
Can you imagine? That's how we do it. Oh, we're like, Andre, it's time for you to do it.
Oh God,
he's gotta
He
be-
died.
Yeah, Cooper's not
He's
dead.
with his 72 virgins.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well, welcome back, Sac Squad, to another week of gaming and entertainment
And anime news.
and anime news.
Yep.
We got Andre, we got Anil, and myself, Sheldon. We in the house today. Today we've got a bit of a packed agenda. We're going to be talking about EA's surprising out of nowhere cancellation of Black Panther, the game.
Yeah, and then the Wonder Woman game as well.
And then the shutdown of Cliffhanger Studios, who was working on it. We're going to talk about Elden Ring live action film being directed by Alex Garland. And we're going to do a little bit of a deep dive about chasing frames in gaming.
Yes. Yeah.
However, we're going to start with answers for Andre. Hit it!
Got a question, don't delay. It's answers for Andre.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
He tried,
Again,
he tried to put his own little spin on it,
Yeah.
but making it a little bit
Again,
more suave.
in
Yeah.
honor of Cooper because he's,
Not here.
not dead though.
We
Yeah.
don't know yet.
He's alive.
So, question of thy week. Since it is the Dragon Ball boys, I figured it'd be a Dragon Ball question. So, no power limit.
I'm changing the question. No, I'm just playing.
Throwing hands. Orange Piccolo, Beast Gohan, UE, UI, and this Broly. Who wins? All out, just warfare. Okay.
Broly. No, Gohan. No, bro. No.
It's-
I
okay.
said
wait. And now, who do you think would fall first, like in order?
Piccolo.
In order.
Piccolo.
Okay, you say Piccolo. You said him.
I said Broly.
Why?
Because he's
And
still...
with where they're at right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
'Cause
is
he's-
where yeah.
Oh, okay, with where they're at, then it's Piccolo. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. To make it fair, like
No,
where?
Hold on. Just to be clear,
Yeah.
Toyotaro came out and said they're all at the same level now.
Oh, true.
Yes. With all their forms, where they're at,
Yeah, power level, they're all the same.
he has come out and said they are all at the same level. That includes Piccolo.
So does that mean that they can also they also retain their their stamina with their form is the same, or is it just all base level? It's like just power level.
Power level. And he's saying on the cuff, no holes. They have what? Full power, you said?
Full power.
Full power, everything.
Do they like? It doesn't matter how long they've been learning the form and how long they've been using it, because
No.
you know how like
No.
and they
No.
use that block.
No.
No,
You're
this
adding,
is
you're adding
too much to it?
You're
Okay.
adding too much to the
this is
question.
after like a full meal.
They're all
sensu
ready to
bean,
go?
Let's go fight.
Transform, go.
Okay.
Just off rip. Yeah.
I think Broly would fall first.
Yeah, bro.
think so?
100%.
Yeah. When you think about it, he
Yeah.
has less fighting capability. He's just raw power.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and Piccolo's a smart fighter. He's intelligent.
He is. Yes.
He would know how to take down Broly.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Broly falls first. Who's
I-
next?
Then it would be Piccolo, because then he would have to face Gohan, Ultra.
See, Gohan's a smart
Eagle.
fighter too now, though.
Yeah,
He is. I mean,
Ooh,
after
you know what?
I have an order who falls in my head.
but it would also because then also Gohan does get cocky, so
He
he
does.
might understand that he may have to take out Piccolo first to deal with Broly.
I think how it
So you know what? I say Gohan, Orange Piccolo. No, Gohan, Broly, Orange Piccolo.
If you want
Goku,
my,
Vegeta, just because I want Vegeta to win.
if you
one
want
in one
my
part.
answer for who in my head can will win, it would be Gohan.
would win.
Yes.
Okay.
Beast Gohan is just next level. And he hasn't even tapped into
Excuse
the
me.
full power. When he said I had to stop before I lost it,
That just
I want to see him lose it.
Oh yeah. I think
do
we
kinda wanna see
all
him lose it.
No.
right. I think we all kind of just want to say, "Hey man,
Part of me wishes he would go like half ape.
Like he would have like a Dragon Ball, like a
something
Super
similar
Saiyan
to
4.
Super Saiyan 4, but not quite there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
whoa."
Yeah.
Like really tap into the beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like,
It,
he should have got into he should have had a tail at least.
That
Like a
would've been
silver
so
tail?
good. Yeah.
in my head, and like I hate to have this order, I think Broly falls, Orange Piccolo, Gohan, and then it's UI versus UE. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like that's just the fated fight. But like, you know,
So who would win out of the two?
see, like, and that's
Pick one. Don't
huh?
think about
That's
it.
it.
Who?
Pick.
I also
Who?
want
Vegeta.
Vegeta.
Goku. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what I got.
Okay, yeah, fair. But like realistically speaking, I feel like there would be a very good fight between Beast Gohan and Yui, because I feel like they're both like ego driven and they don't really think about the next move. It's just like
the minute Gohan turned to Beast Gohan, his whole attitude changed.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he was back to
Homeboy
Super
was
Saiyan
like-
2 anger.
Well, you're dead.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
right.
You know,
Yeah, he was
and
back.
like we even saw that when like when Cell Max punched him and he's like, my turn.
Well, not even. Oh yeah, Cell Max. But I'm just thinking more back to like him versus Super Boo.
Yeah.
When he was like, "What do you want?" He's like, "I'm gonna kill you." Or
Yeah.
And I was like,
He's like, well,
"Not
so,
fight
he's
you."
like, so
not
you want to
defeat
fight
you.
Majin? You want
Yeah.
to fight Majin Buu?
He's like, "No,
Fight you? No,
I'm gonna
I want to
kill
kill
you."
you.
Yeah, and
You're
like
oh god,
I was
wanna
like,
be
that
you.
was cold.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Mystic Gohan was a whole different Gohan.
Yeah.
and me and my friend
He
were
was a
even
monster.
Yeah,
we were even saying
Mystically.
how like Gohan as a dad, he can be like, yeah, sure, but the minute like kind of like Gohan gets serious, it's like a contrast of night and day.
yeah.
Well, it's different now that
Now
I
he's
think
Pan.
I think what we're gonna get with these future manga panels from him too is just like now that he's got a family, and we've seen it in superheroes, when Pan is in trouble, he snaps.
Yeah, even if it doesn't even look like she's in trouble and she's just being held by Piccolo like this,
Mhm.
he's like, oh, who's holding my daughter?
Oh yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And like we even saw that when like she was screaming and he's just like, okay, dad mode off, Super Saiyan. Yeah,
Yeah.
literally. So I would think it'd be a really interesting fight between him and Ultra Ego, but at the end of the day, like I'm just gonna vote for Vegeta.
Yeah, fair enough.
So
Yeah,
I'm a Vegeta stan too, but like I grew up with Gohan. Gohan's my boy.
yeah, I can understand
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
Like
and,
watching him grow throughout the series and what he went through, that kid went through a lot, man.
Yeah, man.
yeah, and
Got
I
kidnapped
will
by his own uncle.
like I'll die I'll die on this hill. Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan is one of the peak moments of my like anime life. Like seeing the red stripe, the yell, the explosion, the hair, the aura was insane.
Absolutely.
And just like
Absolutely.
and father son Kamehameha, I don't give a who you are, is one of the greatest
can't
moments.
stop it. You
Greatest
can't stop
moments, I dare say, in an anime museum. That's a picture
Absolutely.
because it's one of the greatest feats in
I have
anime.
the cup, the one you guys sold at where was that? Best Buy, where it's got the father son Kamehameha that as it heats up.
Oh,
it
so
shows it.
sick.
It shows
Oh, I
Oh.
was like, cup.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Interesting.
thermal cups.
But yeah, so
I understand.
so
Yeah,
that's your power scaling thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't want to go like Gohan for me. If I didn't, not to think about it, Gohan.
Sick. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And then
it'd be Vegeta for me.
Vegeta, fair.
to win.
Yeah. Okay, fair.
Like I love Broly too, but
Yeah.
like he doesn't.
You
have,
love Dragon Ball as a whole.
I really
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I really
great.
do. But like he doesn't have the martial art skill that the other four have.
Do you feel like if he really tapped into that, he would be an adversary?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then he'd be
Even-
a force to reckon with.
Even like Goku said, it was like this guy can be stronger than me.
Yeah.
He just needs to.
He
like,
was
tap
already
into-
stronger than Goku.
Yeah,
I mean, he worked them in the movie. He was fucking
hammered him.
poof, poof, poof,
Power
poof,
level
poof.
of 10,000 as a baby, Goku with like 4
Yeah.
or 10. I can't remember
Right.
what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big difference.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Beast.
Oh yeah, Gohan. See what I did there? But yeah,
Yeah.
that was the question of the week: is who would tap out first? And
Yeah.
nice. So yeah,
And now you have a question for next week.
I
Yeah.
do. I actually have. I just thought of one, but
Yeah.
I'll save it.
Whose beams do you want? You only get one.
Let us know out there for next week.
I feel like the most cliche thing is say a Kamehameha, because who doesn't want to be like, ah man,
Final Flash, dog.
I
Final
know.
Flash.
Final Flash,
All day. All day.
Final.
Gallic gun, bro.
Okay, but
Gallic gun.
It's weaker than Final.
Gives it.
Oh,
Who
that's
ca-
fair.
you have a beam power.
That's
Who
true.
cares how weak it is? No
True.
one else does.
I
It's
mean,
still planet
Special
destroying.
Beam Cannon was also dope as hell.
Yeah, it's still
Ah!
planet destroying.
You know Kamehameha in Dragon Ball Z only killed like one person?
Really fair.
You know who that was?
I want to say Raditz.
No.
No.
Raditz died by special beam.
Yeah, I was just Who?
Cell.
Yeah.
Cell was the only one.
Really?
Final Flash didn't kill anybody. The Senko didn't kill anybody.
I mean, Final Flash,
Special beam killed 2 people.
Cell.
Raditz and Cell.
Yeah.
Right? There's not a whole.
Piccolo has the benchmark for kills.
There's not a whole lot of deaths by beams. Eh?
No.
That's crazy.
Right?
You would think the other
Yeah.
way. I mean, Kamehameha again, because that whole scene in, I'm sure you guys know the one where I can't remember if it's Kale or Kefla when she's like, "You lose, Goku,"
Oh,
and
he gets him right into the face.
and he fucking slid on her beam and shot her in the face,
Oh, yeah,
and they
when
did
he
it like
has
a.
Kefla's the fusion.
Yeah,
So was it Kale then?
No,
No,
Kefla
it
is
was
the
the
fusion.
fusion.
No, but
she's the one that did it.
yeah. She was on. Who
It's the
did
fusion of Kale and
Caulifla.
Caulifla. Thank you. Yeah. He like rides her. He like
Caulifla.
rides her beam and does the Kamehameha, and it's like a 3. Like they show it 3 different times. Craziest thing
Yeah,
ever.
I thought it was like
it's
8
not,
different times. I was like, okay.
It's just like the old. It's like the instinct mode, but it's like Ultra Instinct, not mastered Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, so
That's
good.
when he hits that because he could feel it all. And he goes,
Yeah, but yeah, so good. But yeah, that's it. I don't want to get in too much of a tangent because we definitely could.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
yeah.
We have other things
But
to
yeah.
talk about. Other things.
Answers done. I'll save it for. I'll save your 2 for next week.
Sick.
noise.
Sick. EA has canceled the Black Panther game.
Are we surprised?
A little
A
bit.
little bit, and they closing
Actually.
a whole studio. That's quite
I
massive.
thought it died. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, no. They officially canceled it while it was in development, and they closed Cliffhanger Games, who is the studio that was picked specifically to work on this project.
I swear to God, EA like shoots themselves in the foot and goes, "How'd this happen?"
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God.
And like, it's crazy because that studio's only been alive for 2 years.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So
2
there's
years.
something else that EA had planned, and then they probably had like people were thinking that they used it to drive their stock prices up,
Mm-hmm.
and then just axe it.
Well, it's a part of their bigger strategy about focusing on their core franchise. So things
could have
like
been a core
Battlefield, The
franchise.
Sims, Apex Legends, Skate, which is I'm a little surprised about Skate, to be honest. I didn't think that was
Because
like
the
a
new
core
Skate
franchise, but
yeah, because the new a lot of people are excited.
Skate's so much fun though.
Yeah, a lot of people are excited for the new Skate game.
yeah. And
I love Skate.
however, they did come out and say that they are still focused on making the other Marvel games, like Iron Man, for instance, which is like almost done, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, like they're in the process of getting that one finished. So they're not canceling all their Marvel games,
Okay.
but Black Panther was a surprise because what they've kind of shown off is pretty damn cool. And a lot of the other studios, like Respawn developers, they actually saw what they were making and they were excited for it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if that means anything because they did lay off a bunch of people at Respawn.
Yeah, they're probably like, oh, new jobs.
Yeah.
Fired.
Yeah. So it's a little sad.
Yeah.
Like, I was looking forward to some more Marvel games and seeing them eventually connect with each other because I think that's what their plan
Yeah,
is.
because like Marvel Rivals is doing really well,
Yeah.
and like
And still only going up.
Yeah.
yeah, because like
and Marvel Rivals, I feel like is a good entry point for people to get into the single player Marvel games.
yeah, because you
It
can see
would've
your
been.
characters and be like, oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
and like learn them again.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like learn their actual like comic book, not the MCU version of them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because like it's like I played it and I was like, oh damn, like this is the first time I actually played like a battle arena game and actually enjoyed it. I was like,
Oh,
Marvel
really?
Rivals was
Okay.
really nice.
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah, and it wasn't too hard, and it wasn't like, whoa, this is
And each character has their strong suits, of course.
yeah,
And I think they just added Ultron.
yeah. It's actually pretty sick.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty sick game. But the thing is that like
And the people
games-
simping over all the girls. in the game.
it's gross. That's the only, like that's one of the reasons I don't play it. And also because the games are so long.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
45 minutes.
They can be very long. If
Yeah.
you have like 2 teams going against each other, it's like win.
Yeah.
And you're like, damn it.
Like I just need to end this.
I'll throw for my team.
Yeah,
Jesus.
my daughter's crying, dude. She's hungry. I'm hungry.
I'm
But
crying.
people need my Bucky.
yeah. Again.
That's all it is.
Yeah. How do you feel about this?
It sucks because like the last Marvel games besides that
What
one
did you
before we
do?
went on that tangent was the Guardians of the Galaxy game, I think.
That one was really good.
I heard
Yeah.
that game was good though.
It was good, and like that's it.
Well,
So it'd been nice to get like
the
another
reason-
upgrade
well-
besides the Wolverine game that's coming
Yeah.
out.
like Guardians of the Galaxy was a good game. It just didn't perform.
Yeah.
Sales numbers weren't there.
Which I heard.
Yeah.
But I
And the
heard it was like a solid game.
You know why it didn't though?
Because of Chris Pratt.
No,
wasn't it? Oh.
no, not even. It was because of the Avengers game.
Oh, yeah.
The
Oh,
Avengers
yeah.
game, which was
Terrible.
so bad, people just assumed because it was also coming from Square Enix
Yeah.
that Guardians was going to be just as bad. So they were like, "Nah, it's cool. Not after the Avengers."
Don't judge a book by its cover.
But then-
at the same time, I get it.
But then it ended up being one of the greatest things ever because
Mhm.
people bought it when it went on sale, like half price. And unfortunately, they shut down that studio.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Square's shut down that studio.
oh my God,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. Pretty sad. So
Wow.
that's where, yeah.
Yeah. Right game, wrong time.
Yeah.
Fair.
Mhm.
Right game, wrong time syndrome is real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's sad because it's like
It happens to so many.
that are like low key very good and like could be a thing. And the studio's like, no, we don't trust it. And it's like, just give it time to bloom.
Yeah. Give it some,
You fucking
let it breathe.
POS.
Let it cook.
Literally.
Set that shit on fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. It's like EA canceling and shutting down things like is it surprising?
No, not necessarily.
No.
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 Sad? Yes.
Yes.
Right? Like
They
I
do
think
it quite a bit.
like if I'm not mistaken, they also canceled like a Titanfall 3.
yeah.
Yes.
You want to make money, EA? Give me Def for Jam fight for New York.
No, give me Titanfall 3.
No, I want to fight as Snoop Dogg again, bro.
Def Jam was kind of cool.
Def Jam.
Don't you want to fight as Redman?
Redman and Method Man, best team up.
Great.
Greatest team up. I don't care what no one says.
Just because they had a TV show together. Calm down.
And amazing albums.
Yeah, there's that too.
And a whole great movie. How High?
I guess. Yeah.
I guess.
Yes.
You guess?
Oh God.
I'm about to go home.
There's the door.
No, I can't. I love it. Don't call my bluff.
Starts crying.
Yeah.
I need you guys.
But it, like, I was really hoping for more just Marvel games.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man was great. Avengers wasn't great. Guardians was good. But that's all we've gotten so far. I was
Yeah.
hoping for a plethora of stuff.
And sometimes you make a game that doesn't perform, and that's okay,
Yeah.
right?
Look, just because Star Wars does bad doesn't mean every other
No,
Marvel, like Disney franchise is going to do bad.
Fake fan.
Fake.
Fake fan.
Big
Yeah.
time.
Me.
Yes, you are.
Fake fan.
Yeah. When you don't support Star Wars Outlaws, you know you're a fake fan.
Fake
Yeah.
fan.
Big fake.
But yeah, little sad.
take that tattoo off.
I don't know where they're going to go from here. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Hopefully somebody picks up the Black Panther franchise and makes a good game out of it.
Yeah.
Because that'd be pretty cool.
It would be cool.
Yeah.
It would be very interesting to see. To see a
So what does that mean for the Captain America game then? The 1945 one.
that is completely
Right.
fair. Yeah,
That's
I thought
a
about that
great
too.
Question.
Yeah.
That's that. I don't know. Like that because that was also supposed to feature
Black
T'Chaka.
Panther. Yeah.
That's Black Panther.
Sorry there, Ace Ventura. You want to start talking with your ass
I
now,
don't know
dude?
why I like immediately. I'm like, I have to say it like that. T'Chaka.
Yeah. So and that looked good too.
It
Yeah.
did.
So I don't know if they're. Hopefully they don't cancel that one because that I wanted to play that one.
That one looks sick.
I kind of want to try it.
Yeah.
Right?
Because
Yeah.
like the next one's coming out is the Wolverine game, and there's gonna be a lot of leaks. I feel like out of that
I
one.
don't know how it's gonna be, man. If the blood and gore is not there, I feel like it's not a Wolverine.
I
game.
need it like how they had Wolverine Origins. Terrible movie, great game.
I've heard that that
Mm.
Wolverine X-Men Origins was.
Have you ever seen it?
Of course I have.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
of
say.
course
Yeah, I was gonna
the
say.
movie was not good, but
The game was sick.
yeah, the game apparently is fun.
They
like,
had
dopest
Wolverine
shit.
down so good.
What was? Okay, I think
His battle damage, literally, the more he took by the end of the game, you could see like the adamantium, and it would start reforming like perfectly, like just regenerating.
Did you fight the Wendigo in that game?
Yeah, you do.
Great game.
You fight the Wendigo in 2 X-Men Wolverine games.
Oh,
The one in the original Xbox, and then the new one.
The new one.
The other one, the Origins one. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one did I? Sorry, I know I played one. I played a Wolverine game that was like super dope. I can't recall which one. I know you fight.
probably Origins.
Do you fight Deadpool?
No, you fight Lady Deathstrike in it though. The chick
That's
with
the one on the original Xbox.
that one
or
where
PlayStation
you could
2.
like sneak take down people.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was so sick, dude. Like actually like there hasn't been a
It is
solid
very
like
hard game. Very hard.
there hasn't been like I think there hasn't been like a solid like Wolverine game in a long time, and I'm really I'm hoping that this one, whenever it comes out, is just good.
Yeah,
Just good.
just give me the blood and gore, dude.
Yeah.
I want to tear people in half.
Give me.
I want to be able to go like this and go down and have their shoulder fall off.
I don't know why
think you
I
should be
had to
able
be
to.
the test dummy, but I'm offended. All right. Why couldn't you choose him?
I'm right hand dominated.
Still, I'm offended. No, I want Spider-Man game. Just do that Wolverine. That's like all I want.
And bloody.
Yeah, just more blood. Make it M-rated.
Yes, for Sheldon
No, not for Sheldon, just for everyone.
and for Neil.
I need blood.
No, I feel like wherever Wolverine falls, gore follows him. So like there has to be, as you put it. There it is. See, now I'm not alone. Yeah.
I had to do it to something.
But yeah, back on track. It's not out of EA's playbook to just do this, but it's just like I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah,
I'm
comes out of your mouth quite a bit recently.
just disappointment after disappointment.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So what do you guys think? At the end of the day, are we surprised? Is it like shocking?
I'm a little surprised.
Yeah,
I'm not
it did come out of
shocked.
the blue.
It did.
Yeah,
It did. Yeah.
and there was no we never heard of any troubles or anything like that with
No.
the studio. So it was really it really was kind of out of the blue.
That's completely fair. Yeah.
Just
Like they were showing something off that was very, very promising. Fans were excited.
Mhm.
Everyone was excited. And they're like,
yeah, they might have made a little bit of a mistake with that one.
Pull the plug.
Yeah,
yeah. Or
unfortunately.
unless something was happening behind the scenes that wasn't reported. That
Yeah, but like what, though?
they must have caught. Who knows? And
True.
they're like, hey, we're done with you guys, or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like you don't yeah. EA's done some pretty crazy things, but they're not that dumb where they're gonna
no.
do
Yeah.
that. Like the CEO, like people still have a brain at the end of the day to see a good product.
yeah,
You would hope.
Yeah, right.
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
Like EA's done some good games. Like they still have that behind them. We're just recently falling off.
Hit and miss.
Yeah.
Hit or miss. Pardon me. Yeah.
Switching gears, Elden Ring is doing a live action.
This is crazy in my
Yeah.
opinion.
And people are kind of hopeful because this man who's directing it, by the name of Alex Garland, apparently has some accolades to his name. He wrote 28 Days Later.
Oh, okay. Sick.
Yeah, exactly. That already there, that's sold. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
But how much of did he do?
No idea.
Yeah, see, he could just be credited as a writer, and
Fair.
he could have written one thing.
Fair. He did a screenplay for Dread.
I like Dread.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I liked it.
He wrote DMC Devil May Cry. Short Hair Dante.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay, the
And
story
he
wasn't that bad.
And he was a writer for the Virgil's Downfall DLC as well.
okay.
He did Ex Machina.
Whoa.
Oh, that was a good movie.
I heard
Yep.
that was very good actually.
Annihilation, which I liked. That movie, I know a lot of people didn't like Annihilation, but I thought it was good.
Okay, but
Annihilate D's dog.
he's written, but what has he directed?
That's the thing. He has no directing.
This is his first debut.
that I'm seeing. Oh, director.
Okay, there you go.
He did direct Ex Machina. He did direct Annihilation.
Oh, okay.
Something called Civil War. Oh, he did Civil War.
That new one?
The one that came out last year where America was at war with each other.
I heard that was great.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. So
Wow.
there's hope. Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool.
So people are hopeful that this is going to end up being pretty damn good.
Now,
Um,
I guess the question: how much of Elden Ring are they going to involve?
There's a lot of lore.
I don't know, but they are working with Bandai and with George R.R. Martin, who created the game's lore.
Okay, so they're keeping true to it. They're
Mhm.
not doing an Uddy Shunker and be like, I know more than you.
You know Heartstopper?
I know stuff that can stop your heart.
Yeah, I had 2 cups of it today.
Do you know who Kit Connor is?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Yes.
So apparently he's being considered for the lead role.
Really?
The Tarnished,
Yes.
Elden Tarnish.
This is Kit Connor. I'll show a picture later.
Oh, yes.
He was in Warfare. Wild Robot.
Yes,
Rocket
yes,
Man.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes. Okay.
Rocket Man.
Yeah, so he's considered.
Oh, he was the little kid in he was the early in Rocket Man, he was the little boy. Like the little kid version of Elton John.
Mhm.
Oh, he's actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good actor.
Yeah, I guess my question is, how much of Elden Ring are you pulling here?
Not just pulling. How much of it is going to be true to the world?
Yeah.
Because
and
there
how-
is a fuck ton in that game to do.
Yeah.
And like 959.2 bosses. So how many of those bosses are going to be in the game?
I just
'Cause
want
you
it
might
to be
need to-
aesthetically pleasing.
Oh yeah.
I think
But-
that's going to be the big thing
Yeah.
for this
Like
movie.
you need to have Limgrave down to a fucking T.
Yeah.
But he did do Dread and like Mega City and like really well.
Very good. Yeah. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I have.
I know more than you.
Good.
Andy Sharker, however you say his name.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Adi Sharanka.
I was gonna say, are you Shafir? I thought you were gonna say,
No.
throw that at me. I was like a comedian.
No, but like you have to get Limgrave down. You have to get the fucking bosses down, and whichever
Well,
bosses.
I think we know that.
Let
they're
me
gonna-
talk?
No.
Okay, go.
Okay, no.
No, we'll go together.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
What? As I was, no, like you have to. If you're gonna pull the bosses, they have to look like accurate. Because if you fuck up any of this, the fans will eat you.
That's what happened to Borderlands.
Yeah.
Borderlands was a shit.
My point.
Yeah.
Right. So like I'm not saying this to be a piece of shit. I'm just saying like if you're especially this game, especially the titan of a game.
I don't think it's you being a piece of. I think you're speaking fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
We've seen this.
Right. No, but
We have
like
seen this.
this is more to the guy making it. Like if you're gonna do this,
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're doing.
Do
right.
it well.
you have to.
Yeah.
And
Or else you will get backlash more than backlash.
Fair, but he's from what his accolades are, I think he could do it.
This
Fair.
movie's gonna
There's
have
promise.
a shit ton of CGI.
Oh God.
Like a shit.
Oh,
ton of
God.
CGI.
Oh yeah, he does make the CGI look really well.
Yeah.
Fair, but like
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot.
it would be sick if they did practical effects.
It would.
I think it will look
it'd be
better.
a lot of money. Bandai.
Yes.
I would love to see where they would film it because I can't really think of a place they would.
I would green screen.
Yeah, I think most of it.
a
Would be.
lot of it
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Which hey, fair.
Because location shots, I think, would be kind of hard. I
Yeah.
think if anything, they'd have to be in like the plains of like Ireland, Scotland,
Lord of the Rings vibes.
New Zealand.
Yeah, that's
you
what,
know.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Like very mountainous regions as well. in
Yeah,
some
but
certain
hey, look
areas.
on the flip side, I'll see it.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
I'll
gonna
see
be like.
I
gonna-
mean, we've had a pretty decent string of video game movies lately, and I think it can be kind of warranted. Like in
What's
my
your favorite one?
so far, I would have
Assassin's
to say
Creed.
Mario.
the original one
No,
with Bob Hoskins.
that was fun for its time,
Mhm.
but after Super Mario Mario came out,
Yeah.
that
Have
movie
you
is
seen it?
So much
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
So good.
So good.
I,
Yeah.
I watch it every day with my daughter, dog.
High key, one of the greatest gaming
Me
movies I've
and her
seen
love
in
the
a
song Peaches, Peaches, Peaches,
Peaches.
Peaches.
Yeah.
He's everywhere.
You know,
dude.
and Minecraft was
the way you said
actually
it, though.
really good.
Really?
I enjoyed Minecraft.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad movie. Like, it was a bad movie that was good.
Fair.
It's a good popcorn movie.
Yeah.
Good popcorn.
And like
movie.
Jack Black and Jason Momoa were literally just having fun with their roles.
Of course, because that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I'm surprised you haven't seen it yet. Especially with Miles being a big Minecraft fan.
Yeah, no, I think I want to buy it and then just like have it at home, so then he can just like watch it all the time. So then if he's
Gotcha.
like, "Dad, Minecraft," I'm like, "Yeah, let's go,
Yeah.
dude." Yeah, but anyway,
They paid homage to
Technoblade, yes,
Yeah. And
the
it was
legend.
pretty cool.
The legend.
And it was the kid that got them to do it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
yeah.
The kid got
You told me this, yeah.
the kid got the like talk to the director and the producer and like we should pay homage to this guy because he was a really big part of like the Minecraft community.
He was him.
And that part where like Jack Black, where they see the pig and the kid's like, "Who's that?" And Jack Black like, "That's not just anybody. That's not just a pig. That's a legend."
The legend.
Like he's talking about Technoblade.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
super dope.
Yeah.
Super dope. But yeah, do I think it will be a good movie? I do. Because from the sounds of this dude's accolades, it sounds like it is in good hands. But I'm just saying, like, if you're going to do, especially this game, you got to stick to the guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta.
That's it.
Well, this is the thing. They can't do everything, right?
Yeah.
They can't. They would have to stick to the main points of the game,
Yeah, the main, like, bosses.
which it's and the final one being Millennia, right?
Millennia.
Millennia.
Yeah.
Millennia.
She's not a final boss, but she is a boss.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Who is
In-
the final boss?
The final boss is.
You played this
The
game like
Elden
300
Beast.
times.
Yeah, the Elden Beast is
Yeah,
the final one.
the
I
Elden
played it
Beast.
recently.
Oh.
But
And I've never
Millennia
played it
is
300
like
times.
canonically known as like one of the hardest
She's
gaming
like-
bosses,
Yeah.
like in like top 10.
Yeah.
She's
a
up there.
hard sub boss. That's why she's like known. Like when she first came out, she was like,
Yeah.
yeah, because one move she would regain
I
her
wonder
full
if the feature
health
let
bar.
me solo, also, or the solo guy.
Let me
we just-
solo that.
Yeah.
Let me solo her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The underwear
pot-
ball guy.
yeah.
Yeah, apparently he's I
He
think
just
like
makes an appearance running
Yeah.
across the field.
apparently I think
That'd be
like
sick.
he will like invade other players' games just to help them beat her so then they can like proceed.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like let me solo her is like a real one.
That's
a
cool.
real one.
That's pretty cool.
yeah, yeah.
That's sick.
Super dope.
Yeah, That would be just funny to see him just like in the background fucking killing things and
Well, like,
who's that?
while like a serious story is
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're like, that's General Solo her.
Yeah. That's General Solar.
What's his first name? Let me.
Last name Solar.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that'd be cool. But we'll see. I'm hoping he does well. I'm hoping the writers just don't like F
Not the
off with it.
writers, I would say. More, I hope the studio doesn't interfere too much.
Yeah, but it's Hollywood and everybody's gonna
Of course, right?
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Like
it's
their own
dumb.
little signature. I hope he's like, because like George R.R. Martin is stubborn about how his stuff is
Yeah, he really is. Like he's
He's-
kind of a
stickler for the book.
he's a party pooper.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's annoying, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're,
All right. Well, let's delve into your topic, which is
Are we chasing games as gamers? Right.
are we
And
chasing games or
Games-
chasing frames?
frames, pardon me. Holy
Chasing
shit.
games with frames.
Chasing games as framers.
Frames
No.
chasing the games.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Are we chasing frames as gamers?
So what do you mean by this?
So I had a conversation with a fellow, and we were just kind of shooting the shit about how, and you know, Cooper even made. I you know what? No, I will start with what Cooper said. That kind of started this whole thing. Me and him are very big Ghost of Tsushima fans. I'm looking forward to the new one coming out. So as a fan, I'm like, hey, dude,
Fake
are you?
fan.
Obviously.
I have more hours than him, and I have a tattoo. Fake
You
fan.
have a tattoo?
Yeah, it's on my leg. I show you.
Oh, the Gin one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm a
Okay.
bigger fan by default.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah.
There's no
I'll-
debating this.
No,
Yeah.
God no. I have actual
Did you get
proof.
Jin's name in Japanese on your arm?
I will.
Oh, it's a trap. He does. It's just a trap staff.
Exactly. So I'm like, hey, dude, are you looking forward to it? And he's like,
The kind
yeah,
of-
but I just think I want it to look better. And I was like,
Oh, this is what he said last time too when you were talking about graphics.
I was like,
and
what do you
stuff.
mean? And he's like, I don't know. I just want it to look better. And I was like, Cooper,
How much better can it
Cooper,
look?
how much better? Like,
Yeah.
how
And what do you mean by this?
how much better? And what do you mean? And then I think when like we were all talking about it, he was like, I want like how in Spider-Man, how when the wind blows, the trees move. And I was like, what are you fucking stopping and look at trees and Ghost of Tsushima?
Yeah.
I was like,
Only when you're writing a haiku.
I was
Yeah.
like, dude,
Literally.
I was
That's
like,
the only
I was like,
time.
with all due respect, like, what the fuck do you mean you want to look better? And like, I couldn't, like
trying to get the answer. I was there for this.
Yes.
Because I remember this. Because I was
and
like,
you were getting
'cause
heated.
I was like,
Oh,
what do
this
you
is-
mean?
yeah, we're
What do you
all-
mean by
he was
this?
sitting over there.
yeah.
And he was like, I just want like, you know, it to look better.
Graphically,
I'm
I
like,
want it to look better than anything
Yeah.
else that it was
Yes,
in the
and I was
last
like,
generation.
ow. I was like,
Yeah,
and I'm like, are you talking about like photogenics? Like, what are we talking? He's like, you know, like, and then he said the tree thing. And I was like, okay, so you want to see environmental
no,
changes?
you said fidelity.
Yes, environmental fidelity.
Yeah.
Like you just want them to look crisper. Like
And then he's like, no,
real
I want to look better. And you're like, that's what I said.
I'm like, you're an
and
idiot.
then his example was
like you're an idiot.
look at God of War 2018
And look
to
at
God of War
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
And I was like,
Big difference. I'm like, yo, he looks the same.
with
He
all,
may have
Yes,
one more
literally.
wrinkle.
He literally looks the same.
with
There's
all,
no difference.
With all
He
due
may just
respect,
have like
But he was
little
like,
aged.
he was like, no, because they made it specifically for the PS5.
Yeah.
So you can see better linings and like blades of. I'm like, do you look at every single
Do you
blade
not
of
look
grass?
at-
Can you imagine it? You just like
This looks amazing
in photo mode.
It looks like a
Yeah.
real blade of grass.
And, you know, side tangent. I have heard people say, "Oh, they should remaster 2018 God of War." Are you stupid?
they did. It's
They
called
already
Ragnarok.
did. They remade it. They did remake it for the PS5.
Yeah,
Like I don't understand.
you get a free
no,
PS5
it-
upgrade.
Yes.
it does not need an upgrade. It looks good. So him comparing that to
He's like,
Ragnarok,
oh, but it's smoother. What the fuck does that mean? What do you mean by it's
The
smoother?
front lobe of
You're
your
talking about
brain
the
is
30
smoother.
frames that it's stuck at, like the last one was.
I
Never
don't know.
licked ice cream and like that. It just glides.
Yeah.
You're like, what the
Just
fuck?
yeah, so that's where this all kind of started, and then I had a talk with another friend, and we were just
How many
saying,
friends do you have? You shouldn't have this many.
I
It
have
should
4.
just be us. So,
That's it. Already too many.
Yeah.
You need to take down go back to 3.
So just you two
Yeah.
yeah,
and Miles.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'll always accept Miles.
But
always.
default.
this kid is so out of pocket. I love him.
Yeah, and then me
I
and
wish he
him,
was my son. No, I'm just
he's our son.
I'm a dad. Hey guys,
I have a younger brother
I'm gonna be a dad.
again. Oh, Bella?
Last of Us.
right? So, and then we were just getting it now, especially with PC gaming. I feel like there's the high for the chase of frames is so ridiculous.
It feels like it's the only thing that's talked about nowadays.
Yeah, that now people are literally buying graphics cards and rebuilding their PC. So now spending more money to then rebuild their PC around this fucking thick card that now they're pushing 250 frames, 500, 600 to play the same shitty fucking game they've been playing, Call of Duty, to get their dick punched in by a 12-year-old and then called the N-word. And like, it just doesn't make sense to me.
Because they're
I got a little off
like,
top.
dude, they're just, I told you, it's like junkies, dude. The PC's now a designer drug. It's all it is. It's like the more you have to spend, the more you need, the more you get, and then you're just getting the more shitty stepped on drugs again. You're just like, here it is,
And like you
shit.
even made the point too. It's just like a big dick competition now.
Literally.
Yeah.
It is. It is a big dick competition.
100%.
Yeah.
What does it mean to have 250 frames? Nothing. The eye can't even follow 250 frames. It has trouble following 120.
I have trouble following 30.
What?
Like,
Why would you want 500 frames when your computer screen can
You're
only
just gonna see.
Yeah.
Literally, like that's all you're seeing. When they did there was, I can't remember.
So I'm just staring at people going in
light speed.
from Star Wars.
Yeah.
That's all I'm seeing. The blue fucking streaks.
Yeah.
Like there was a YouTube channel, I can't remember what it was called, but they built a PC to run Doom at like 2,000 frames a second, okay, or some shit like this.
You couldn't.
The minute they started it just meep meep. And then the PC caught on fire.
I remember you saying
what
this,
the
yeah.
shit? It just happened.
Yeah.
It was insane. They maybe got 30 seconds of gameplay and then the PC caught on fire and this thing was I was like, how do you even enjoy this? Do you know what's happening around you? No.
But Sheldon, could you get it? I'm at 2,000 frame rates, big
For
dog.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
And
I
like,
have 4 other PCs waiting for me.
and like, why do you need 500 frames when like
Why do you need 2,000 frames?
500
dude,
frames
like,
when your
when you
computer
hear it,
screen
it sounds
can
ridiculous.
only do 240 hertz?
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, man. Like I don't understand PC people and this whole chasing frames thing.
It's hilarious,
like
man.
I get you want a smooth gameplay.
I get it.
You know, I do.
I get it. You want to
play it at
You want to see a
4K?
stripper's ass cheek bounce in GTA. I
You
get
want to
it.
see the pores on her ass cheek.
Yeah.
I sweat.
I get it.
You know,
You're
You want to
lonely.
see why she's making money to support her family.
You're lonely. I get
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? You're in your mom's basement.
Yeah.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
like, I need you to see something natural.
I'm talking to
Like
you.
some ass with some stretch marks. GTA 6.
You know what I mean?
Jesus.
But yeah, it's like, and you know, I think
That's Cooper.
you mentioned that now consoles are like,
Yeah.
we're getting into this with consoles.
Well, this is the thing now, right? Like when we hear about games from bigger companies,
yeah,
what do they focus on? It's not about the narrative, the gameplay.
strippers, ass cheeks,
Yeah,
whores.
exactly. It's about frames.
Yeah,
That's
Ray
what they showed in
tracing,
GTA.
Yeah.
lighting,
The strippers.
this game 4K 60.
Yeah.
That game 1080p.
8K 30.
I don't care.
No.
Is the story dope?
Is this
Yeah.
gonna be a fun game to play?
That's all I care about.
And you know who did that right? Freaking Claire Obscure did that shit right. I finally got my hands on it on Tuesday. Wednesday, I was already in Act 2.
That's crazy.
Isn't that good?
I love this game.
Okay.
It's everything I wanted in an RPG. It's got emotional characters that are growing,
Emotional characters,
a narrative driven forward story.
narrative.
You get flashbacks. Well, actually, do you get flashbacks? I haven't got there yet. But apparently there are flashbacks. We'll get there.
Flashbacks, maybe.
Yeah.
Flashbacks.
Gameplay, turn-based RPG with action combat built inside of it is sick as shit.
Turn-based action.
Sick as shit.
I'm not putting any.
Please
edits on
do.
Please.
Please. I want to see animations
Yeah.
pop up when I do that.
Like, they just did everything right because these people cared more about how the game was going to be played in terms of story and gameplay than chasing frames.
Yeah. Right. And you know,
3.3 million people
regardless
love this game.
regardless of what you say about this, the Switch pushed barely 30 sometimes, and it did sell a fuck ton. And people just loved the stories the games played.
Yes.
And I feel like we've really lack that. Or
Why do you think they're remaking Dragon Quest 1 and 2 and they redid 3?
yeah, because people just love the story. And I feel like the more games come out, the more AAA games, the more soulless they just are.
I think you hit the nail on the
Right
head.
there.
The more soulless games are these days, because all people care about is fucking frames
Graphics.
and graphics, and there's no good solid stories out.
Now look,
'Cause,
I'm
like-
not gonna lie.
And this is where like nostalgia can kick in.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like nowadays, like I do like my.
Games to look good.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie about this because every time I bought a new console,
Like
it
my
was-
food.
Yes, it was to buy. It was to play new games that look good.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
I wanted
And,
to keep
like,
playing
game-
bad games.
Yeah.
PS2.
And gameplay
Right.
still mattered for sure.
Yeah.
But I was like, the game's gotta look good. I'm like, I don't want to go back to like 64-bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to progress forward with my video games.
Yeah.
But when you start getting shit story, empty gameplay, like it's soulless, then what does graphics and frame rates matter?
Yeah, exactly.
What does it matter?
What does your $5,000 5060 memory or fucking graphics card
I don't
gonna do?
want my PS5 going while I'm trying to listen to your game, telling me like what an important story bit just because you're like, I gotta push this to the max capacity.
Absolutely.
Just let my PS5 rest and let it enjoy itself too, dude.
Yeah, and like it's right. And you know, to backpack off of that, we got the PlayStation Pro, and the whole stick of that is it can do graphic mode, game mode, 60 frames. Buy it now. Why? When this thing can just do it.
Yeah, I understand.
Well, I'm sorry,
the
not-
point was that it could do it, and
Yeah.
it didn't end up doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it still looks good as hell.
Yeah, and
right?
I get that sometimes, like,
Did you
'cause-
get it?
yeah, with the
I'm
PS5
just
Pro
fucking-
and
I'm just
stuff.
fucking-
No, it hurt. Also, because I laughed before because we kept saying chasing frames. Then I remembered "Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls" by TLC.
Solid. Don't go chasing frames.
Right. What the hell was that?
So that I had to say that, it was on my head. But I
You
can
guys sync that up way too good. It's like you practiced this before you came here.
no.
Hey, we're gonna talk about this, and we're gonna sing this.
Can we?
No.
But the PS5 Pro, you're just like trying to make more money, and like
Do you have one?
no, I might do it. I don't know because I'm not gonna do the Switch.
So you're part of the problem.
I'm not gonna do the Switch too.
Yeah.
Yet, because of like how these industries like, hey, we need something faster. Like they're trying to also push their like look at GTA 6. So they're trying to push the envelope as well. So
Yeah.
like the console kind of has to keep up with the actual like the gaming part.
But it's
I
not-
also sorry, I'm so sorry.
I feel like
Since we're on the topic of GTA 6, I do have like a pseudo small question that we can kind of maybe end this with. If you guys want, I can say it now or save it for after.
That's up to you. You're the one bringing it up.
Oh well, is this conversation done, or do you like still want to keep talking about it?
Doesn't matter,
Because it kind of does involve GTA 6.
Well, I was gonna say something, and you're like, "I'm sorry."
Okay, you
But
go then.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Fuck,
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all
okay.
good.
Okay.
It's all good.
But my question, yeah, it does involve, I guess, gaming and frames and GTA 6. So let's wrap up this, and then we'll end it with my pseudo
Yeah.
question.
Ultimately, I think it's got to be about balance.
yes.
It
know?
does. It does.
Like you got to have the performance should be a thing
Yeah.
for one.
Because I
it-
find myself a lot now being like, do I want to play any of my PS5 games, or do I just want to boot up Legend of Zelda?
Yeah.
Because it has great characters and a great story.
yeah, like performance has got to be there.
Yes.
You know, sure. At some points, frame rates do matter, but we're at a point in the industry now where it shouldn't matter. Like they're making solid frames for these games.
Yes.
Right. But it shouldn't come at the cost of like quality and player engagement with your games.
Yes.
Player engagement being like, are they going to be invested in this story?
And people's attention span, God forbid,
yeah.
is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So like, if people aren't hooked in the first hour, they're like, well, this game's shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got to keep that in mind too.
Yeah. Like I'm really curious as to what Clear Obscure is doing on Xbox. Like how many people are playing it on Game Pass? Because that's a whole market who didn't have to
I
pay for
totally
them.
forgot it was even on there.
Yeah. Microsoft paid for them to be on their day one.
Damn.
Yeah. While other people bought it. Yeah. Regardless, there's that's still support, but I'm curious as to what those numbers are and if they would like be in the millions, like
Mhm.
how they've sold their game in the millions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
course, of course.
Yeah, like
would that did that hinder them, or
Sorry.
did that also like give them another
Boost.
kind of lane to expand their like hey, cool, we have this, but like we're gonna be making this now, because if they didn't do Game Pass, maybe it could have hindered them, right?
Yeah.
yeah, fair.
Right, because no other I didn't hear about the game. Like a lot of people probably like it came out just so suddenly.
Yeah. Well, I remember hearing about it.
Yeah.
I just never like because
Yeah.
there's no marketing for it because it's an indie studio.
Yeah, I remember hearing it, seeing like a teaser thing, and then being like, cool. And then when it came out, it just took the world by storm. Like, even now, I found that I got a picture sent to me, eBay listings for the deluxe edition over $2,000.
You mean the collectors?
No, the deluxe.
Oh,
Yeah, of Clear Obscure, $2,000.
that's crazy.
I'm like,
Mhm.
what the fuck? Why?
That is absolutely
Like
crazy.
that,
Yeah,
like
that's more
that's
than
just that's like
Clay
scum of the
Fighters.
earth stuff. I'm sorry, but that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's like
$2,000 is nuts.
that's more than that Clay Fighters game for N64 boxed.
That's more than a lot of things.
Freaking Clay Fighters.
Yeah,
I love Clay Fighters.
stupid.
I'll
Yeah.
fight you.
I mean, yeah.
In clay. Hey, here it is.
So that's I think that's where we're at.
Yeah.
Realistically, I don't think we have anything else to talk about. Realistically, right?
I had that one thing that can kind of relate to GTA 6.
Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot.
So I heard this question the other day, and I thought it'd be a nice little topic for the pod. So since Nintendo has come out and just big dicked the whole price of gaming,
Yes.
do you think that
Yes.
if they didn't,
No.
shut the fuck up, if they didn't when GTA 6 came out, it was going to? Like, do you think regardless, this big dick of gaming prices was going to happen now or next year?
It would happen it would probably happen in this upcoming and anytime, honestly. And it
That's
could
a-
happen next year.
That's a good.
I would think next year if they didn't do
It
it.
like if Nintendo didn't do it now,
Yeah, they
you
would-
think Sony or like sorry, not Sony. I don't know why I said that, but like GTA would do it, and then everyone would just
Yeah.
be pissed off next year.
Yeah.
I can see
and how
Rockstar
much
doing
do you
that.
I
think?
mean, I think what would happen is if GTA did it now,
Yeah,
and we didn't have the prices going up like we did now. If GTA did it now,
yeah.
it would still sell, and people would follow suit because like GTA sold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
But then that's GTA.
right.
Yeah,
It
they would
will
they would have to understand.
It will sell.
Yeah.
Like I don't see GTA really doing bad unless they run out of ideas.
And how many ideas can you run out of stealing cars?
Yeah.
right.
And
And, like,
you
How
have the
much do you
formula.
think is going to sell for after tax?
I think we're gonna probably see our first like $115 game
After tax or before?
before tax? You're
Well,
probably looking
Actually,
at,
no, it won't be our
af-
first. It'll be like it'll be about that price, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
becoming like normal now. Look at
After
Nintendo's
tax, like
videos.
$120.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
After taxes, after like even without like the warranties that are offered by some stores.
Yeah, but yeah, I heard this question and I was like, you know what, that's a fair thing to ask because it's
Yeah.
like, you know, of course when Nintendo did it, they got the hate, and then other people started following suit and like, oh look, you guys, thanks for fucking it up for the rest of the world. But it's like, look, and I might just sound like a Nintendo stan, but it's like this was evidently gonna happen because like the price of things is just going up. So like evidently it was gonna happen now, or GTA was gonna do it, and you weren't gonna say a thing.
Fair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fair.
I'll stick to my games that I
Yeah.
currently have. I've got to get through.
What
some.
games are you guys excited for though coming up in this next couple months? I'm excited
Ooh.
for Mafia, the old country.
I am excited for Mafia, but I've got Claire right now. I'm good.
Yeah, but is it
chilling.
gonna last you until August?
This year,
That's what you gotta look at though.
yeah.
The game's good, but do you think it has the replay value to last you through August, like Final Fantasies and stuff like that?
That's a fair question.
I don't know. That is a good question.
Because it's a turn-based game. Yeah, it's good, but what's the replay value of you guys replaying again? Does it have enough side
I guess we'll
missions?
find out.
Right?
Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
On Pod Saxy.
I-
Will Sheldon ever replay a turn-based game?
Expedition 33.
I mean, I'm playing it now. It's a turn-based game.
Fair.
Son of a bitch. We found out.
But yeah, like, is there any game I guess you are looking forward to in this year?
Probably Mafia.
Fair.
I think that
Have
might-
you ever played one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mafia 2?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mafia 2 was sick.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And the
The black one? Mafia 3.
Why'd you have to say it like that?
I'm sorry.
Why'd you have to say it like that? The black one?
Forgot.
Oh, freaking yes, the black one.
With Lincoln Clay?
You could feed people to alligators. in
Yeah,
there.
dude, it was sick.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
God.
You can just take them and
You want to get rid of a body? Go feed it to an alligator.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
And like
Yeah.
there's people with like
No, it's not.
sick
do what you gotta do,
sick,
doc.
like accents, and they call them like Lincoln Clay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get called the N-word quite a bit though, so it is quite triggering to some people.
Oh my God. Wow.
Because it's all about the black mob and the black mafia, and you play as a real homeboy.
Fair.
Real homeboy.
Okay. Yeah. That's fair then.
Yeah.
I mean, what games are you guys looking forward to?
Mafia 3 right now.
Ghost, Metal Gear Solid,
Mm.
for sure. It comes out in August. I mean, I've been waiting forever for Metroid Prime 4, regardless of how it looks. I do want to give it the old college try. There's that. Ghost.
I'm excited for a rumor of Injustice 3 that's
I've heard about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard about that too.
Yeah.
Love me a good old fighter.
I love Injustice.
You mentioned that.
The games
Yeah.
I freaking love those games.
Yeah.
Should we do it?
When Injustice 2 came
Favorite DC fighter in the game? Go.
out, ooh, Flash.
Yeah,
Solid
Everyone
choice.
loves
Yeah.
Flash. Everyone loves Flash.
Yeah, Flash would be the
The
go.
kicks.
Why?
It's the kicks and the speed.
And he
You
has
love
all-
a speedster, eh?
Yeah, and he
Speedster's
has a
dope.
lot of bounce too, so you can do a lot of juggles with them.
Yeah, Injustice 2, I made a league. We were like 1,300 strong.
What?
We were unlocking boxes like crazy, dog.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because in that game, you got armor pieces.
Yeah.
So it was like,
The gear.
you can do so much by yourself, but once you get a league, get people going, there's league boxes you can unlock.
Yeah, you get just destroy.
No
Should we do
shit.
it Injustice 2? Tourney, please. I need it.
No.
Aw.
I'll get worked.
Yeah, you will.
I'm not a big fighting game person.
Well, we'll make you one.
We'll make you one.
I'll
there,
make you
pal.
one.
Street Fighter. Oh, okay.
I think
Anyways,
we can.
I think that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
solid.
think- That's all we got for you today.
was good.
Guys. Yeah.
That was good.
Sac Squad, thanks for watching again.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate your viewership.
Always.
Those of you who are tuning in, please, if you like us, comment, like, subscribe.
It's free.
Yeah. And tell us what you don't like about us or what you do like about us. Because
Yeah.
we appreciate the
Let
feedback.
us know, dude.
And yeah, if you have questions for Andre, for answers for Andre, throw them his way.
Hit me up.
He's gonna
Yeah,
appreciate
bro.
that a whole lot.
We have some more shorts on the way. I'm making one in the moment. I go on and cooking,
Cool.
so I'll send that to you after. But yeah, I mean, if anyone like has any anime things, gaming things, as in questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll come back and be like, I'm taking this. And if you do it, I'll even be like, this is from YouTube comment 21865.
We'll shout you out.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like I'll say, hey, this wasn't my thing. This was a freaking poop.
Yeah.
We won't bungee you. We'll give you your credit.
Wow. Whoa.
All right. That's where we're out. Peace.
Take care.
Bye.